Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dalen. Please hit that subscribe button and let's get into these. This is the brand Mykonos, and they have been showing up everywhere. They are based out of Indonesia, and there's some real bangers coming out of Indonesia recently, from Velixer to now Mykonos. And I reached out to the company and I said, hey, I need to get my hands on some of your stuff. If I could even just try like one or two of your fragrances, because they're kind of impossible to get your hands on these days because everybody wants them. And they decided to send me 10 of their most popular fragrances. So today we're gonna find out if these actually live up to the hype or if it's just influencers going off. But spoiler, they are pretty good. First of all, we're gonna unwrap all of these. So cue the fast forward. Okay, we have a lot of bottles. We have our 6 big bottles, and then we have 4 smaller 50 ml. So we're gonna go ahead and test every single one of these. We are gonna use our handy scent strips right here. We're gonna start over here with Sorrento. I really love the look of this like frosted bottle. Oh, beautiful pressurized atomizer. I love pressurized atomizers. Ooh, okay, right off the hop, right in the opening, I am getting sweet ginger. This is definitely like a Tigar vibrato kind of DNA, really, really nice. Sorrento captures the ease of Mediterranean luxury. Bright citrus and grapefruit and bergamot greets you like the morning light on limestone walls, softened by the natural poise of jasmine and magnolia. Moving on to California Blue. This one is a very chrome, shiny bottle, but it looks really cool. Oh yeah, pressurized, ooh, sweet, sweet, right in the air. This is a very sweet DNA. This is exactly like Hawas Ice, original Hawas, kind of that Invictus DNA, kind of candied almost, like a very sweet candied, it's like kind of fruity in there. I love Hawas Ice, so this is beautiful. Opens with a refreshing burst of lavender, pear, grapefruit, and a hint of pink salt, creating a crisp, uplifting start as its heart, rhubarb, water blossoms, and marine notes evoke the vibrant rhythm of the sea. As it settles, soft moss, smooth woods, and a whisper of caramel add a warmth, depth, balancing the freshness with comforting finish. I love that DNA. By the way, these two smell like really high quality. Like, they smell really good. Let's go on to Reflection. Whoa, this one is a little bit sharper, not as sweet. It's nice. Okay, I'm getting a little more sweetness. Interesting. Reflection is an ode to purity, confidence, and brilliance. Grapefruit and bergamot open the fragrance with a fresh, luminous burst, while smooth ginger adds refined warmth. Hints of marine notes, cardamom, lily of the valley bring airy, layered depth. The citrus gradually grows richer and powdery, settling on a warm, comforting base of musk, amber, subtle patchouli merging seamlessly with your skin, creating a chemistry that is uniquely yours. Really nice. But these two so far, those are killer. Okay, Dreamscape. Now this one is very, very hyped up. If you guys are fans of God of Fire, you're probably gonna like this one. This is that DNA, so expect a blast of mango. Very heavy metal cap. I love that. This could do some damage. Wow. In the air, mango, mango, mango. It's really nice, kind of like a candied mango almost. Dreamscape is a scent that feels like a dream you don't want to wake up from. It starts with mouth-watering mix of ripe mango, citrus, and red berries. Juicy, bright, and irresistibly addictive. As it settles, soft jasmine, warm cedarwood, hint of sweetness from the coumarin begin to shine through. In the end, it dries down to a cozy blend of musk, woods, and amber. Addictive and comforting. Mykonos, whoever you have writing your stuff here, you got some good vibes going on. Moving on, we have Inception. This is Imagination dupe. This one is supposed to be one of the closest interpretations. It's like got this like blue and like gold on here, very like luxurious. Oh, I love a good magnetic cap. Yeah, Imagination 100%. That sweet citrus, but there's a little extra in here. There's like some spiciness almost. Like it's not just like Bougerme's hectic. I can already tell there's some tea notes in here, of course, because that's just the Imagination DNA, but there's something extra in here, giving it a little extra kick. This fragrance begins with a sharp clarity of bergamot, ginger, and bright citrus notes, instantly awakening the senses. A warm fusion of neroli, cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon. That's what that spiciness that I get in there kind of is. Cinnamon, black tea, and biga flower forms the heart, blending spices, florals, and tea into a modern aromatic core. In the dry down, guaiac, musk, cedarwood, and Loranax creates a deep woody finish that feels grounded, smooth, and confidently refined. Yes, cinnamon, interesting. So yeah, it just adds this extra little kick in there in a really good way. Now I know why people talk about it the way they do. It's a good scent. The last one for the big bottles is Conquer. And this bottle is sick. I love the look of this one. Oh yeah. Okay, this DNA is familiar. Ooh. Okay, DNA is very, very familiar. This is definitely has some orange blossom in it. It has to, because it's giving me like YSL Myself vibes. You know, that kind of like clean dryer sheets vibe. Very, very like nice and uplifting scent profile. That's what I'm kind of getting with this one. But interesting, reminds me of a certain type of candy I used to have as a kid. That's very interesting. Kind of like transported me back to like a childhood memory. That's cool. Conquer opens with a surge of bergamot sharpened by ginger and cardamom, giving it a fresh, electrifying beginning that sets everything into motion. As the intensity unfolds, orris and orange blossom, there we go. It's that clean dryer sheet DNA, that vibe. It's just so good. As the intensity unfolds, orris and orange blossom rise at the core, bringing a refined floral depth that feels composed and quietly powerful. The story deepens as earthy patchouli merges with the clean musks, modern amber and subtle touch of vanilla, settling into a warm, grounded trail that lingers long after the moment has passed. Conquer's nice. I like that one. Now we get to go on to the little baby bottles. Look at these. These are so cute. I love them. Stenja. Ooh, that guy's got a little fire hose on him. That is strong. I love that. This is totally different than the other ones. This one is like much darker. I feel like there's tobacco in here. Dark. It's kind of like a sickly, sweet, dark coffee. Oh, completely different than these other ones. These ones have been very bright and uplifting. This is like a very masculine, manly fragrance. Senja, extrait de parfum. With the setting of the sun comes the warmth of the evening, the romance that is brought about by the moon shining. In the night sky, amongst glimmering stars, it brings joy to those who know how to appreciate it. Immerse yourself in a sultry, decadent scent of coffee and almond, dancing on a stage of patchouli, chocolate, and milk, engulfing in a warm hug of sandalwood. It feels like a magical night on the sand dunes under the moonlit sky, wrapped in a warm blanket while breathing in the cold air. Very dark coffee notes in here, kind of like a dark chocolate coffee candy if you've ever had those, but imagine you take that sweetness and bring it down, make it more tart and stronger. Next, Slow Living. Cotton sheets in Italian summer. Nice, I like the sound of that. This is gonna be bright and citrusy for sure. Oh yeah, oh, I love that. I love a really good strong hose on these guys. So, wow, this is yacht vibes. This is like you are in the Mediterranean and you're on a yacht, you are relaxing in the sun and you have this on. That's a good smell. Ooh, okay, Slow Living. That's a nice one. Slow Living is reminiscent of the life on the Italian coastline, exotic citrus notes, fresh aquatic accords, and musky scent of cotton sheets. Sitting in your breezy balcony under the shade of Italian lemon trees, overlooking blue waters, experiencing a slow Italian summer with every spray. That's a beautiful spring and summer fragrance. That is gorgeous. Reflection Elixir. I wore it all day and I can tell you guys, this is really nice. That Symphony DNA, I think it is great. And again, a fire hose on this one. This is gorgeous. This is very clean, kind of like citrusy, uplifting, a little bit musky in there, kind of like a little bit fruity in there as well, very slight. And honestly, I sprayed about 7-8 sprays on myself. I was smelling it strongly, like for the last like 5 to 6 hours. So this thing, it does really, really well. We are going to go on to our last one. This is a very shiny little bottle, and this is called Glitch. Again, I recognize this DNA. What is that? A little bit earthy too. The sweetness and citrus and everything, a little bit fruity too. Let's see what we got for Glitch. Oh, we don't have any information on this guy. So now I can give you guys an actual idea on what these are. Duping, schmooping, kind of like their own twists and everything, but they're gonna remind you of these DNAs. First of all, Sorrento. This is that vibrato DNA. So we've let this sit a little bit. Let's go back and smell it. Sweet ginger notes in there, almost candied, but a really uplifting, really nice scent profile. I do love that DNA, so this one for me is an automatic yes. Very, very nice. Next, California Blue. This one is kind of a mix of that like Hawas and Hawas Ice DNA, kind of like a little bit marine, but also like sweet, kind of like bubblegummy almost. Well, that one is gonna be a monster when it comes to like, I can just tell that this one is just it's kind of jumping off the scent strip. So that's gonna be a strong one. Next, we're gonna go with Reflection. Interesting. This one is a Symphony dupe. I'm not sure about this one. I think I like the other one, the Elixir, better. Still nice though, but I think the Elixir one is my preference. Next one, we have Dreamscape. I don't even need to look at this one because I already know that this is a God of Fire dupe. This is mango, sweetness, almost a little bit candied in there. I love that mango DNA, perfect summer, springtime vibe. Next, Imagination. I already know that this one is gonna be that Imagination DNA. Let's see. Wow, that actually comes really close. I was just in the Louis Vuitton store the other day and I was smelling them, and this one is really, really close. Damn. In that dry down, this is smelling like scary close to Imagination. And last of the bigger bottles, we have Conquer. And this one is supposed to be a YSL Myself La Absolute dupe. I'm definitely getting that orange blossom and that sweetness that you get with La Absolute. That's good. This one's almost a little sweeter, almost, maybe it's a little more candied, I don't know, but still very clean. I do love the YSL Myself lineup. Next one, we got Senja. This one is a dupe, of Kilian's Black Phantom. Very dark masculine scent profile. Next one, we have Slow Living. Oh, this one is a Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. I love that. That is so clean. That is so easy to wear. Again, Mediterranean boat, sun tanning. You have this on. Ooh, that's sexy. That's really, really good. Okay, and this one, Reflection Elixir, this is a more floral take on Symphony, and I prefer it, honestly. I think it's just blended a little bit better. It's a little bit nicer, in my opinion, compared to, yeah. Okay, Reflection Elixir, I think, in my opinion, it's better than the OG. I love those extra floral notes in there. Just makes it a little bit nicer. So, on this list, it said that Glitch is a Creed Aventus dupe, and I thought, that is not a Creed Aventus dupe. But now when I go back and smell Glitch, I don't think it's as dark as some of the other takes. You know what? It probably is more mass appealing, honestly. Like if you're just wanting to get into Creed Aventus, a little bit sweeter, a little more mass appealing, not as strong on those masculine notes, just making it a little bit easier to wear. Honestly, all of these packed way above what I thought they were gonna be. I would have to say that this might be the best Imagination dupe. I'm gonna do a face-off between all of my Imagination dupes, and this one's definitely gonna be pretty damn high on the list, if not the first one. I'm actually kind of blown away because whenever you get a newer brand that's been hyped up, it's like, okay, is it actually gonna be that good? But all of these have punched way above their price point. I'm gonna say number one is probably gonna be Inception out of all this because it is such a good take on that DNA. Number two, I'm gonna go Sorrento. That vibrato DNA, and honestly, I think I'm gonna give it to this guy, which is Reflection Elixir. That Symphony DNA, but that added floral notes in there. After wearing it today, this is so good. All of these, I am blown away. So Mykonos, you guys have done a phenomenal job. I am very impressed. Now, I have not been paid. I have not been told to say anything. These were sent to me for free, but all of my opinions are my own on these fragrances. I'm gonna do some testing. I'm gonna come back and give you guys some more in-depth on the longevity and everything. But first impressions, the smells, very, very impressed. All right, guys, this was my overview on the brand Mykonos. For a company that's been getting a ton of hype, you never know if it's actually real. And I have to say, the hype is real on these. I'm gonna have to wear them a few times and we'll do an updated video soon enough. But first impressions, these are good. Now, if you are interested in some of these, they are pretty hard to find because they are going out of stock so quickly everywhere. There are a few of them that are over on Jomashop, and I'm gonna have links down in the description. These are pretty affordable and really, really good. These absolutely punch above their price point. If you like this review, please give this video a like. If you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. We will see you guys in the next video.